Is it at Frank's house for you, Don, or where's he told you the party is? Where's the real one?
The real one's at Frank's, but I'm not invited just yet, so I'll text Jody Morris to see if I can sort of sneak in through the back door.
Jody Morris
and that's
is
exactly
+1.
what Chelsea have done, by the way. They've snuck in through the back door. But, hey, by the way, they got a great result today because I thought that was one of the most unpredictable games that you were watching in the Premier League. I had no idea before the game how it was going to play out, what the scoreline was going to be. In my heart of hearts, I thought it would have been a score draw, but getting the 2 goals just before half-time, it gave them confidence to go into the second half.
Hey, a couple of great quality goals as well, Stevie.
Yeah, but you know what? I've got to say, that's not the biggest story for me. Kepka not playing. I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to have seen Kepka's face when he was told that he was on the bench, by the way.
It's not the golfer.
Sorry, Kepka. I was watching the golf before I came on, sorry. Yeah, Bruce Kepka in goal for Chelsea, yes. I would love to have seen his face when the team sheet come out and was called out and he was on the bench, because if you ever needed a statement or ever needed to know where you stand as far as the managers are concerned, and if you ever needed to know who's in charge at Chelsea, then it's Frank, because your world record signing goalkeeper is sat on his backside on the biggest game of the season. That for me is the big story. Listen, there was always a chance Chelsea would win the game because they've been struggling defensively. That's why we thought it was all going to be so tight. But today, the good Chelsea turned up today. Didn't give a lot away defensively and did enough going forward. And fantastic free kick from Mount and Giroud. I don't understand how he manages to run round a defender when he's a yard behind him over 3 yards, but he did it. And they won the game. Yeah. So, but no. The big one's Kepa. I mean, where does he go from here?
Well, it's got to be out, isn't it, Don?
Yeah, I mean, that was a massive statement. When we were at Premier League today and we seen the team sheets come in, it was like a bit of a bombshell. It was like, wow, that is a statement and a half from Frank. And the bizarre thing was as well, watching the warm-ups, Kepa had to actually, do all the work for Caballero, do all the sort of donkey work behind the scenes, warming him up and stuff, which couldn't have been easy. But in terms of statements go, as Stevie said, Frank is solely in charge. If there's ever a power struggle between Frank Lampard and Petr Cech being the sporting director, Frank certainly won this one. And he put his reputation on the line because it could have went the other way. If he had put Caballero in and Caballero made 1 or 2 mistakes and Chelsea lost the game and missed out on top 4, then Frank would have got lambasted in the press. I'm pretty sure even by Chelsea fans would have thought he's dropped a massive mistake, but he was brave. He made the right call. And now look where they're sitting, top 4, FA Cup final. It's not a bad first season.
They gave him a 7-year deal, Stevie. It's incredible, isn't it? Kepa's on $10 million a year, about £7.6 million a year. Who on earth is going to pay that after what we've seen over the last couple of years?
I don't know. I honestly can sit here and tell you, I have no idea. Nobody's going to pay anywhere close to what they bought him for. And as you said, the money he is on, and the money side of it, if somebody's absolutely flying and at their best, then the wages really don't come into it. But when you are having about an average season as is possible to have, and you're on huge money and the price is huge, there's absolutely nowhere to go. And I can't answer your question because I can't think of any club that's going to go anywhere near close to what it would have to be to get him.
Even if you're a club in Spain, Don, you might be thinking, maybe we can get him back and rejuvenate him. There's no way anyone is going anywhere near that sort of salary.
No, I mean, the links in the newspapers over the last couple of weeks is maybe a swap deal. So a swap deal involving Jan Oblak.
Great. I'm sure Atleti would love that. I mean, there you go. Right, greatest goalkeeper. Oh, thank you very much.
No, I know, I get it.
Don't worry, no one's got the Premier League in Spain. They will just think he's done very well and he just is homesick and he's decided to, instead of going back to Bilbao, he's going to go into Atleti.
I know. I totally hear you and I'm totally 100% with you. Why would you swap Jan Oblak or Ter Stegen for Kepa at this present time? I'll never know, but him and maybe David De Gea might be in the same boat in the summer. If Dean Henderson goes back to Man United, then all of a sudden, what on earth happens to De Gea and Kepa? Someone's got to take them, but on current form, why would you?
De Gea, innit? Don't you work for the Premier League channel, Don? With De Gea.
De Gea, Kepa, they're all the same.
These blooming goalkeepers. It's difficult to say. Chelsea then through to the Champions League. No matter what happens in the FA Cup this weekend, Stevie, a successful season for Frank?
Oh my goodness. FA Cup final in top 4. If he sat down with Abramovich and said at the start of the season, I'm going to guarantee you top 4 in an FA Cup final, Abramovich would have turned his head and said, "Ooh, this guy's not right in the head." I'll tell you. So absolutely huge success.
Is he sat to your right hand side? Is he when he said that?
Yeah.
Not right.
Don, I'll ask you, but then
Abramovich dropped in for a cup of tea. Yeah, I'll be in a minute.
Don. For Frank, you love him, he's done very well, blah, blah, blah. No signings.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.